Hey, when God tell you to move, bruh, you gotta move. You gotta move, man. I just wanted to dive straight into this video. And I know my videos are usually just like regular vlogs. Lately, I've been talking about the schoolie, but this was just on me to share for everybody that's in these comfort zones. And I kind of touched on this a little bit before, but again, it was something for me to share. And I feel like it was something for me to share because I'm kind of in a comfort zone. Um, I kind of have this routine that I do every day, and there's some things that I need to change within it. And at the same time, I feel like things won't change for me until I change some of the things that's within my daily routine. So it's like I said, it's like that comfort zone that you in that you have to get out of when you want something different to happen. You want something better for your life. Um, God sees that, and He hears you saying or telling Him and asking Him exactly what you want and what you need. But He wants you to make these certain little changes because whatever it is that you need to get rid of can't go with you. It can't go with you to that next level. It can't go with you on your journey. And until then, things is just gonna be the exact way that they are right now. And for myself included, it's hard to kind of get out of your comfort zone. It's hard to kind of get out of that same daily routine and habits that you used to, because it's something, or it's things that make you feel better, or that basically you're just comfortable with. So it's like we tend to get scared at times that we have to come out of that comfort zone. But we got to remember, for one, God is telling us to do it, so it got to be right. No matter what we think about it, God is telling us to do it, so it has to be right. Number two, if He's telling us to do it and it has to be right, it's going to be something even better. We think whatever we're in, whatever that comfort is that we're in, we think that's good. But once we put that to the side, He's going to give us even better. Like we gotta think about that. Like this little day-to-day stuff that we doing and that He's telling us to get rid of, it's something 10 times better as that. I do have the faith in that. But that's why it's kind of crazy for me, because and it's not even purposely staying in the comfort zone. It's a comfort zone. It's a habit. It's a routine. It's something that you're used to doing. But for me, and I believe for everybody, we got to check ourselves sometimes. We got to check ourselves and hold ourselves accountable of things that we do, or ways that we act. Check ourselves as soon as it happens and then correct it. Let's not let it linger on. Let's not keep doing it. Like in our head, we like, bro, I know I shouldn't have said that, or I know I don't need to be doing that. We got to start fixing it in the moment. We can't wait until we do it and then it's done and then we regret it and then we ask it for forgiveness and just whatever it is that you do or whatever it is that you say. That's the first step. You gotta check that as soon as it happens. You gotta give yourself some time. You gotta stop right then and there and think before you act on certain things, before you do certain things, before you say certain things. Like that's the first step to try to fix whatever it is that you got going on. But we gotta get out of these comfort zones, bruh. It's 2024, bro. We got so much more in store for us. We got so much more in store for us. But we'll never find it, or we'll never get to see it if we're not listening to what God is telling us to do. We'll never see it if we don't listen to what He's telling us to do, because everybody's scared. How you scared or nervous or even have a thought about what God is telling you to do? You know it gotta be good. You know it has to be good if it's coming from Him. You want to be hard-headed right now, but just as soon as something happens, say you, God forbid, car accident, you get drunk and you just whatever, the first thing you do is call on God and say, God, if you could get me out of this, I promise I'll never do it again. That's the first thing we do. So why not listen to Him when He's in our ear telling us something, instead of listening to the other dude that's trying to get us to go the other way? You know what I mean? Like we gotta start listening. listening doesn't make you less cool. It doesn't make you less of a woman, doesn't make you less of a man. Because we're not on this earth for this worldly stuff, for this temporary and materialistic stuff. Yeah, we gotta love people and do right by people and be good to people, but we supposed to be out here doing what the Lord want us to do. We're supposed to be out here serving in any way possible. That's why I felt like I don't care what my niche is on my channel. I was told to share this message, so that's why I'm sharing it, because that's what I felt and I listened, and that's what I'm supposed to be doing. And I pray that you all get something from this message. Get out of that comfort zone. You want different? Get out of that comfort zone. They say when you know better, you do better. Don't believe that. I don't believe that. And let me tell you why. Because we all know better. Especially us being adults. We know right from wrong. If you know better, you do better. I don't get that. When you want better, you do better. I believe that. When you want that change, when you want something better, when you want to go from here to here, that's when you start doing better. That's when you start believing and start doing better. Because we know, we all know. Am I right? We all know right from wrong. We know what we're supposed to be doing, what we're not supposed to be doing. We just hard-headed. Not even sometimes hard-headed, sometimes just scared, sometimes just used to what we're doing. Which circles back. Get out of that comfort zone. Get out of that comfort zone if you want to do better. If you want better for yourself. If you want better for your life, bro. Trust me. Trust me. If you know you got something, going on and something that you do, but you hear God telling you not to do it, take 30 seconds and just think to yourself. Just think. I promise when we stop acting off like instinct and emotion, we make some of the best decisions as human beings. So I'm telling you, if you just stop for 1 second and just think, get your thoughts together, ask God to guide you with this decision. He gonna do it, of course, but you gotta reach out to him too, bro. You can't just be doing it on your own, doing everything on your own, and then when you hit a bump in the road, that's when you call on him. He don't like that. He don't like that. He wants you to spend time with him when you're at your highest of highs, because then he the one that gave you that. Not when you low, when you down and you need help, or you ain't got this, you ain't got that, and you call out on him and you crying. He hear you, but you gotta praise him when you up too. But like I said, it was in me to share this message as far as getting out of these comfort zones, because we all going up in 2024. We all going up in 2024. We all deserve to, and we got to get out of these comfort zones. We got to listen to when God is telling us to do something, and when he's telling us not to do something, you're not going to feel stupid. Forget what your peers and your friends will think and call you crazy. They thought he was crazy. They thought Jesus was crazy. You know? So it really doesn't matter. But get out of these comfort zones, y'all. We definitely can do it. I'm including myself, not just saying this because it excludes me. That's the thing. I don't have no shame in my game. I'm not perfect. So anytime I share a message on here, it got something to do with me too. Definitely. I got to get out of my comfort zone too. And I will. But I thank y'all for listening, man. I hope y'all got something out of this video. Let's do better. Let's get out of these comfort zones. And when God tells us to move, we got to move, all right? Thank y'all for tuning in, man. Make sure y'all subscribing to the channel. And I'll see y'all in the next video.